I decided to come back here to the barn and look at the greenhouse on the back of the barn where we put all the pineapples, and y'all, I'm amazed. The moringa's getting a little bit too hot, so I've got to keep the door open. But Danny's been taking care of this greenhouse, and I've not been paying much attention, but let me show you what I found. It looks like a jungle in here of pineapples and aloe. Look at this. We have a new pineapple blooming. Isn't that awesome? Let's see if we have any more. These are healthy looking pineapples. They're all looking really good. Danny's just been coming through giving them a little bit of water when he thinks about it, but they're all doing awesome. The Malabar here has such a pretty color compared to some of the others. These are just like amazing, beautiful leaves on it. Now the 4 o'clock kind of wilted because I guess he hadn't watered in a couple of days, but it was blooming. So it did good. The aloe did bloom. It didn't bloom all the way to the tip. It kind of started dying back. It got a little cold on it one day, but it did bloom somewhat. Look how big. I'm talking amazing aloes here. 3 beautiful plants that are just crazy. Again, the moringa is not taking this heat too well, so may have to move it. We've got some pineapples down here that I've got to water by hand, but look at this. Look at our pineapple. It's getting good size. Plus it's got babies on the sides. Isn't that amazing? Babies here and here. We've got like 4 babies and 1 pineapple there. And this is one we cut last year. And Danny's just been letting it go to see what would happen because this came off the side. But isn't that amazing? We have a beautiful pineapple. So some of you may ask about this greenhouse. It is on the back of our barn here. And it's made out of Tuftex panels. And Danny has a water catchment system up there that comes in and feeds the whole greenhouse. He has where he can hook a hose up if he needs to, and an overflow that comes out here in case. But he designed this water catchment system in here that comes from outside on the roof, the gutters, the barn, feeds this. It comes in and fills this barrel. From this barrel, like I said, if the barrel wasn't full, we can hook a hose and fill it up. If it overfills, it comes out here. He has a system here where he can hook a hose up right here and water the whole greenhouse if he needs to. Or I can turn it on here and get water like I just did a few minutes ago to water the pots in the floor. Here is the ball valve. I've got it on, but I'm going to turn it. Okay, I turned it off. In between, you can't really see it, but see that pipe? It runs all the way around over there. Goes through each pot with holes in it to fill the pot, and it only waters at the plant. See, it looks dry, but it's not dry. It waters back here in the backs of the plants. Is where it waters at, not the whole pot. So the whole pot is not getting water. He has a shut-off valve here in case we don't want to run it to the other side. It goes all the way back, and it's at an angle, so if water flows downhill, all this goes downhill, and it goes around to these pots. All in there, in between all the plants. You can't tell it, but it's there. And it drips water like this, and he comes in and lets it go every morning for 10 minutes or so and then turns it off. And he's got it capped here because that is the end. So this greenhouse was featured by Tuftex Panels in some of their advertisements several years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, as a way to build outside an existing building. They had pictures, they took pictures, all that. So this was actually featured by Tough Tex panels. And we were thankful for them for the panels to put here. And it's still going strong, doing great for these tropical plants in the summertime, guys. It's amazing. And Danny's watering system, absolutely ingenious, don't you think? Thank you, guys.